So before we get into this video, I just want to quickly state something, that this is not a glitch, this is not a method which you're not meant to do, that Treyarch do not want you to do within Call of Duty Zombies. This is 100% legit. This is not even a hack, glitch, like nothing like that. It's something that they put in the game. You're allowed to do this, you will not get banned for this. This is not a hack, this is just good methods to get XP, good ways you can get XP legit. If you're watching this expecting a glitch to get you like around 1 million instantly, then that's not going to happen. This is a legit way to get XP, well, two legit ways I should say, to get XP fast. One is a quick way, but you won't get as much levels or as much XP, and the second way is much more time consuming, but you will get much more ranks or levels or XP, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, let's get into the video. So if you're only looking for the quick method and you don't want to watch the longer method that I'm going to go on about first, and you only want to watch the second method which is much quicker but won't get you as much ranks, but if you're in a rush or something, that method's perfect for you, then I'll leave a time on screen right now, and that time, just skip it in the video to that time, and that will take you to basically where I start going on about the second method if you're only watching this for the second method. But anyway, I'm going to go on about the long method here, and the longer method is much harder to explain than the short method. The short method I can easily explain it. Honestly, I could probably explain it in like 10 words. It's insane. But the first method does take a bit of explaining, and that's why I'm going to leave a video in the description below which tells you a lot about this method. It's basically for a high round strategy, but you can use this to basically get a lot of XP as well. I did make a video on this method in the description below about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so if you want to go click that video, you don't have to if you don't want to. I'll try to explain it as much as I can here, but the one, if you want a more in-depth view of it basically, just click that link in the description below and I'll talk much more about this method. But basically what you want to do, and you're seeing it on screen now, is get Alchemical Antithesis, which is a bubblegum you unlock around 35 or level 35, and as long as you've permanently unlocked it, or as long as you're like Procedure Master like I am, then you will have it anyway. It's a classic bubblegum, you never run out of it, you don't have to buy, you don't have to grind for liquid diviniums, anything like that. But you want that, and you want the upgraded Apothecon Servant. Then you just want to, don't open that spawn door, you go from the Wonder Fizz, from Origins, all the way to the spawn, but do not open that door. Ragnaroks are very good here as well in case you run out of ammo, but basically what you want to do is shoot it down, and then when you nearly run out of ammo, just use your alchemical and just spray. And to be honest, you can get to around 50 in under an hour with this method. It's insane. So what I'm trying to say is, although this is very time consuming, how fast you get through the rounds and how much XP you get is unbelievable, because you're killing the same amount of zombies you would on, let's say, Zetsubo for example. So basically on Zetsubo getting to around 50 is probably like 2 hours longer than it is on Revelations with this strategy, but you're getting the same amount of XP, if you know where I'm coming from, because you're killing the same amount of zombies. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you use this strategy, then you're going to get to the higher rounds faster, and you're going to get as much, so basically you get as much XP on this for getting 100 than you would get 100 on the Giant, for example. Even though this is like 10 times quicker, you can get to around 100 in under 3 hours, which is insane. So basically what I'm trying to say, and like I said at the beginning, this is very hard to explain, so I've got a much in-depth version in the description below, but basically just camp here and you'll get to the high rounds fast, thus getting more kills, thus getting more XP. Now the second method is much easier to talk about, and honestly it'll probably take me like 10 seconds to go on about this method, but all you want to do is go on the Giant. Now I should mention in the start of this video that these are DLC maps, so if you only have Shadows of Evil, which I'm pretty sure most people have the season pass or at least one DLC map, but if you only have Shadows of Evil, then you can't do these methods. But basically you just need to load up the Giant, and literally this will take about 3 rounds to set up. You don't even have to get Jug for this. I don't get Jug for this personally, although it is probably better to do so, but you just want to camp on the catwalk. I know you probably sit in here like, this is a stupid way to get XP, and I knew about this already. You probably did, but it's very underrated how good like it gives you XP, if you know what I mean. I'm just stuttering my words here. I just don't know what I'm on about, but you should know what I'm on about. But basically just sit on the catwalk and get headshots. Like I said at the beginning of the video, headshots and knife kills get you near enough the same amount of XP. They're like the 2 best ways to get XP. Obviously you can't knife zombies on round 30, 40, but you can get headshots, and just getting headshots on the catwalk, zombies won't spawn behind you, to the sides, they only spawn in front of you. Now on this spot you can only survive to like round 40, maybe 50 if you're lucky, but the most I've survived on here is round 40, and I'm actually a quite decent zombies player. I'm not the best, but I'm not bad, like I'm actually pretty good at zombies, and I can only get to round 40 on here. But if you get to like round 30 or something, end the game, retry it. Like this is a quick method, like I said. You may rank up round 30, maybe if you're lucky, 4 or 5 times if you're Prestige Master with all the XP you need to rank up. If you're going from rank 1, you rank up maybe about 10, 15 times. With double XP, you'd probably get a whole Prestige just camping on the catwalk. It's very good for XP and it's very underrated. I think because the DLCs have come out now, this is very overlooked. When the Giant first came out, this was like the best way to get XP, just camp on the catwalk. A lot of people have overlooked it. Now, I did say earlier that this would take me about 10 seconds to explain, and I've been going on for about half an hour now. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you found this video knowledgeable in some way, shape or form. If you want to view the more in-depth version of the first strategy, I'll leave a link in the description below to that, and I may leave a link in the description to the second strategy if you need it, but I'm pretty sure what I said is basically explanation enough. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.